What's up, you guys? This is JYoungGo2 back with another video, and in this video today I'm going to be discussing Joel Embiid's case to win MVP. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more basketball content. Let's get into it. It's good to see big men again having somewhat of a relevance in today's league, because as we all know, guard play and dominant wings have definitely taken over the game. Three-point shooting is something that has just taken the league by storm because of Steph Curry. But, you know, there are some big men who have been able to adapt into this new era of play and really find themselves in pretty good positions. And one of those big men are definitely Joel Embiid. And this season, Joel Embiid is having a career year. He's averaging 29.1 points per game, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. He's shooting a very efficient 54% from the field, 37% from three. He's shooting a very good 85% as well from the free throw line. This man could possibly be in the 50-40-90 club. The most important part about all of this is that the 76ers are winning. They're ranked first in the Eastern Conference, and they're one of the league's best teams. They even beat the Lakers and the Nets, two teams that are considered some of the best teams already in their conference. But the major part this reason for Joel Embiid and his newfound success is that he finally started really taking care of his body. Seasons prior, Embiid will always not really be in the best shape, especially because he would always get injured. And because of always getting injured, he would come into training camp really not in the best of shape. And it was always like he was restarting each and every year. But now he's coming into this season really fully conditioned. And because of that, we are seeing Joel Embiid playing at his best right now. And as according to what it seems like, at his best, this guy is one of the best players in the entire world. But we all know that it's not just because of Joel Embiid and the 76ers' success this season. Obviously, Daryl Morey coming in and really trying to reestablish this roster and getting shooters around Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, which is going to help them out in a variety of forms. Also, getting a better front court player in Dwight Howard as well, too, has definitely been a big contributor for the 76ers this year. And of course, Doc Rivers. And Doc is giving this team a newfound identity. But for the case for Joel Embiid this season, not only is he playing very impressively on the offensive end, but on the defensive end, he's still doing what he always does, and that's shot blocking. He's not doing the best as he has been in prior to other seasons, but he's still one of the league's best shot blockers. And not only that, but his ability on the offensive end to draw fouls. He's averaging 11 free throws a game. And this is all going to be needed for the 76ers, especially in the postseason, if Joel Embiid continues to play at the levels that he's playing at right now. The man is having the best season of his entire NBA career, and right now it's looking like him and LeBron could possibly be neck and neck for winning MVP this year. The man is definitely doing it all this year for the 76ers, and it's really good to finally see that the 76ers are finally doing something really, really big. Because, you know, for seasons prior, this team, they were a good young team, and they had some star talent as well. And they even had a chance a few years ago against the Raptors to possibly make it to the NBA Finals. But if it's one thing I feel like the 76ers, they finally learned, instead of trying to be all top-heavy with the players who they used to have on their roster, having less is more. And, you know, for a long time, I always thought about the 76ers, and when they were first starting to become really good, they had, you know, young talent on their team, and they had a bunch of shooters like Marco Bellinelli and JJ Redick on the team. They had Dario Saric. That team was a very young team, but they had more depth on their team. And that team, in my opinion, personally, they had more chemistry, and they seemed to fit around each other a lot better. And when the 76ers decided to go top heavy and create a freaking juggernaut of a team with guys that really didn't fit that well together, we all saw the results of how that turned out. But I think that what they learned from that process is that sometimes having less is more. And when you surround this team with shooters and you really have that other good third player, and that good third player, in my opinion, is Tobias Harris. And this team, they can definitely be successful because Tobias Harris, he's actually having a great season this year for the 76ers. And he's really a lot more of an important player on this team than what people think, because this team, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, I'm not saying that these two, they don't fit together. They do fit together, but Ben Simmons, as we all know, he's not the most dynamic offensive player like how Joel Embiid is, who can attack the rim and post up and shoot and all those things. They need another guy who can really handle the ball, who can really get his own shot up and everything. They need a shot creator. And I'm not saying Tobias Harris is the worst player for that, but he is something. But they also still have Tyrese Maxey, who is another really hidden gem in the NBA draft who they got. And I feel like he can possibly one day become one of those roles on this team. But really, in the case for Joel Embiid this season, if he continues to play at this level that he's playing at and his team is still constantly winning, there's no doubt in my mind that Joel Embiid can win the MVP award. It's good to see that certain big men like him are still having a dominant presence in the league, and he's playing like how he should have been playing this entire time, but it's only now because the 76ers have made the right pieces around the roster to help this team really finally take that full level up and live up to their potential. And Joel Embiid is only 26 years old. He's just now entering his prime, so these are going to be some of the best years that we see of his play. And it's finally good to say that he's finally playing to his true potential. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more basketball content, new videos each and every week. Have a good day. Peace.